Hello everyone, I'm alive. Wow, it's been a minute since I used this channel. I apologize for that. I am wiping a thick coat of dust off of my YouTube. Poor thing. I think I'm gonna actually try using this channel like for real now, like for realsies, like maybe like semi-regular, like maybe once a month. I think I'm gonna try and aim for once a month. I'm not really sure about the aesthetics yet though, like maybe it could be me talking in front of a camera like this. That seemingly was well received last time. I could also just like, have these cool aesthetic backgrounds and have whatever relevant visuals are going on. I could do that. Or I could have this little like PNG tuber thing I made. That could be a thing. Would y'all like the PNG tuber? Look, it's so cute, isn't it? Alternatively, I can just do like voiceovers when I'm messing around with other stuff like FL or video games or whatever. Oh, this is in the way, isn't it? Whoopsies. Anyways, I shouldn't have a full-time job for at least a few months from here. I'm gonna actually, go back to school. I was only away for, 8 months on a work placement, but, I mean it. I start class as I'm recording this, a week from now, pretty much. A week and a bit, so, whew. But hey, because I'm not going to be working a 9 to 5, I'm only going to be working a full course load, I figured I could actually make this channel happen for a little while. If you're curious what I'm planning, the way I see it, I want this to be a channel about storytelling, essentially. So I know that's very vague, but I've noticed some videos I make on not just here, but TikTok and Instagram and stuff perform better than others. So I guess I kind of wanted to make content about being a queer and disabled storyteller because, yeah, I actually asked on TikTok the other day if that was something that people would be interested in, and they said yes. So my TikTok followers better be watching this. Come on, this will give me more money. I'm kidding, I don't make money off of TikTok as is. So, I figure I could, make videos about my process, how I got started, general advice, maybe even some, studies on really cool examples of storytelling I've enjoyed. Whether that's queer rep, disabled rep, or just really cool stories. Admittedly, this could veer into review or character study or media study content, which if it happens, I'll let it happen because I'm still figuring stuff out. Or it could also just be regular updates and talk about some of my work and talk about some of my life, It'll be very spitball-y at the start because I contain multitudes and video making is something that I'm not all that familiar with. There will be stuff under this new channel thing that I'm going for and also probably just stuff about some of my ongoing pre-existing projects like Freak Spotters, and I do want to do a retrospective on Out of the Woods once it's been a few months. Maybe I'll even talk about future projects once those are out there. Anyways, I figure I might as well do a life update. I just finished an 8-month job at my university in its Office of Community Engagement, so that was really cool. I've played some gigs. I'm kind of in a band called Webpage 505. You just check it out. I'm also in some books. I'll flash all those across the screen. With the release of Out of the Woods, all of my Averno stuff is back out in the world, and I'm done with it forever, so that's really awesome. I'm also working on some other really exciting projects, stuff with Webpage, stuff with the Town of Afterglow project, and it's all really exciting. With all that said, I'm still totally down to continue seeking out freelance work or placements or whatever, because honestly, this is what I love to do. I love to write and make music and stuff, so if you want to hire me, please let me write for you. Let me make music for you. Maybe even I don't know, voice act, design. I don't know, I just like doing things and making art. This is what makes me happy. So any of these fields, you see them? You can hire me in them. In all sincerity though, it is going to be a bit of an adjustment going back to school after working 8 months at a job, and I kind of liked my job. I hosted a podcast episode. I made music for a podcast mini-series. I did so much social media and archiving stuff. It was really neat. But now I'm back in school. Oh god, I'm back in school. But I've had people ask me to make more YouTube videos before, and initially I was a little hesitant. But now I think I finally have an idea as to the kind of content I want to make. I also have Premiere Pro now, so maybe videos won't be a nightmare to put together. Once I learn it, because really, what the fuck is this? Anyways, I do already have ideas for the next videos coming up, they're lined up and stuff. The first one is I want to talk about how I started writing poetry because a friend requested that eons ago. I didn't forget, I promise. I don't know how useful it'll be because I've had a pretty eclectic little journey, but someone asked for it, a friend asked for it, so I have to, legally. I've also been toying with the idea of a studio tour, and studio is very much in air quotes there, because it's really just me at my desk. But I've had people ask me ooh, where was so-and-so recorded? And it's are you ready for that answer? Because it was my bedroom floor. I take bedroom pop very seriously. But my room and workspace are very curated to work with my brain. So I would love to like, talk about how I made my space like accessible and good for me. So those are in the pipeline. And I also just have some other ideas. Like I was thinking like maybe I could do like writing, songwriting, or production challenges. Maybe I could do analyses of queer or neurodivergent rep, like, what to do, what not to do. If I start streaming on Twitch, maybe I'll even put clips from here, I don't know. But like some other ideas, just like a general recap of how I kickstarted my career during the pandemic, how to write about triggering content, world building studies, good versus fun art, performing arts when you're autistic. I do really want to be able to be like a resource for marginalized creatives, especially those who are like me, like trans, disabled, that kind of thing. So like there's a whole bunch of things. I have a whole list and I'm looking at it and just choosing what to name. So yeah, I have lots of ideas, but if any of those really like jump out at you or you have something else you want to know about that I might be able to help you with, let me know. Anyways, with all of that said and done, sorry this wasn't like a nice, long, cool video. It's pretty brief because I'll be real, lots going on in my life right now, but I do mean it. I want to try and do this video thing again. So like, yeah, let me know what you want to see. Let me know what you're excited about, and I will try to provide. Thank you for watching this. Love ya.